So, you remember when Joe Biden was like, you feel me? This country is doomed. Doomed. Remember when he was saying that? In the little conference call or whatever it was, right? He was saying that because he knew that he was gonna make that happen, right? He knew what he was gonna do. You feel me? He knew he was gonna make the new South North America. You feel me? He knew that his administration and, you know, everybody on his team, you know, everything they started under Obama. You feel me? Because nobody believed that he was gonna, you know, when like taking heed to his warning. You feel me? Because people was like, you know, he's for us. He's for the black people. He was with Obama. You feel me? That's how you niggas sound to me, stupid as fuck. No, he was with Obama, so you know he's gonna do great things for the black community. You know, if you're not black, if you don't vote for Joe, you know, yeah, well yeah. You feel me? So he said that because he knew what he was gonna do. Now, when I say we lost at home, or you know what I mean, when I say that because there's nothing you can do here anymore. You feel me? I mean, think about it. You pretty much are phased out of the labor market. I say this before because it's true. You phased out of the labor market. You phased out of every market, really, because people thought that they was gonna bring Hispanics here or let them come here, and they were just gonna be the labor force, and they was gonna be happy to be that. You feel me? People didn't understand that was just the beginning. You feel me? They came here, now they do more than that. You feel me? A lot of them are like in the medical field. You feel me? Stuff like that. CNAs, doctors, nurses, you know, shit like that. You know, dentists, dental assistants, all kind of shit. You feel me? You feel me? And that's cool because when you go somewhere or when you whatever, you take advantage of opportunities. You feel me? You got the opportunity to be something, you be that. You got an opportunity to do something, you do that. Right? Now, here is where we come in at. You feel me? A lot of us are not taking advantage of opportunity, right? Or we didn't take advantage of a lot of our opportunities. You feel me? Because a lot of us got trapped in the mind frame of somebody letting us do something or somebody not gonna let us do something. You feel me? And I always say, if I want to do something, I'm gonna do it. Nobody's gonna stop me from doing something that I want to do. But a lot of us are not of that mindset, right? So now a lot of us are like on the back end of progress, on the back end of what's actually happening, right? Now think about this. You're gonna be phased out of the job market. I mean, it's already happening. You feel me? There's so many black people unemployed, so many black people just barely surviving, right? Because you don't really have a middle class. You have wealthy, you have rich, and then okay, if I say middle class, and then you have poor, you feel me? And then you have basically fucking homeless. You feel me? Because the middle class is really just an accident away or a termination away from being broke as fuck, homeless, right? Because I consider you being poor is that you poor because you probably, you know, Section A, or, you know, hood housing or some shit like that. You feel me? That's poor. But you poor and you got kids. That's why you qualify for that type of shit. You feel me? That's why. Right? Now, you being phased out of the job market because you don't speak the language of the land. The language of the land has changed. English is not the predominant language in the States anymore. You feel me? It's not. You feel me? It's a lot of immigrants here, and they don't come here and learn the language. They don't come here knowing the language. A lot of them, right? So, and if they do know the language, it's not that good. You feel me? It's so. You feel me? But they get away with that. You feel me? So now you here in a new country, they're giving you stipends and money and shit. They allow you to build up. You feel me? And you working yourself into position. So now you supervisors, you managers and shit like that. And if I'm a supervisor and a manager of a company, you feel me? I'm gonna hire people that I can communicate with, and then my staff is gonna be able to communicate with each other. So if my staff is Hispanic and they're comfortable working around other Hispanics, you feel me? Even if they speak English, they're comfortable working with each other. So my staff is gonna be Hispanic. Believe it or not. You feel me? And other people, oh, it don't work that. That's the fuck it do. You feel me? People are more comfortable hiring their own. It's just the way of the world. If you out here in the real world. You feel me? I mean, you probably don't look at it like that because as a black person, you've been taught to, you feel me, go outside of your community. I mean, for everything. For food, for shelter, for everything. Clothes. I mean, whatever you need, you've been taught to go outside of your community and get it. Because none of that stuff is really available in your community because most black communities are deserts when it comes for like essentials, right? I mean, most black businesses aren't essential either. I mean, you feel me? So, I mean, like, I don't know what the majority of black businesses are, but I know around here, a lot of them are like essential businesses. You know, it's not like a grocery store or a pharmacy or no shit like that. You feel me? So, you're being phased out. You feel me? Because a hiring manager that's Hispanic, he's going to hire that Hispanic, even if that Hispanic is undocumented. You feel me? You feel me? They used to just hire them because they thought they was cheap labor coming in and you could save some money on the back end. But now, that's changed. A lot of shit has changed. So, especially with the E-Verify. You feel me? So, now, they're not even cheap labor anymore. You feel me? They want to get paid if they got papers. You feel me? And now that your labor force is mostly Hispanic, when you look at the construction sites, when you look at the landscaping, when you look at roofing, when you look at the road crews, when you look at anything, right? So, like I always ask, what is it that we do? You feel me? Like Americans, black Americans, what do we do? You feel me? Because all the jobs we used to have, we don't have them no more because Hispanics got those jobs. I'm talking about everything. You feel me? Bus drivers, truck drivers, all that. You feel me? They school teachers, they everything. You feel me? People don't understand that Hispanic, that cover a wide range of Hispanics. You feel me? That's not just one group of people from one country. You feel me? That's a wide range of people from all over the world. So, and the problem we have is that nobody, even people of dark skin, when they come to America, they don't want to be associated with black. You feel me? With black people and what's been coined black culture in this country. You feel me? Because what's been coined black culture in this country, or the black lifestyle, or the lifestyle of a black American, is the most ratchet gutter shit. You feel me? Everything that's frowned upon in normal society has been labeled like black culture, right? Violence and sex and, you feel me, and death. You feel me? I mean, just think about it. You feel me? I mean, it's been glorified in music. It's been glorified in movies. I mean, TV shows, everything. You feel me? It ain't really no go between when you're a black person. You feel me? In entertainment, you feel me? You get paid the most to be the most ratchet, the most gutter, the most vile, the most disgusting, right? Everybody know this just started a long time ago. You feel me? People just don't be wanting to see the writing on the wall. You feel me? So everybody is coming here and building themselves up, right? And they looking at us like, damn, you niggas don't want nothing. You feel me? You niggas got all this. Y'all ain't taking advantage of it. You feel me? It's different. You feel me? When you have to deal with the big machine of the media machine, and then the systematic portion of it when it comes to racism in this country. You feel me? Because a lot of shit in this country is based on race. You feel me? A lot of it. You feel me? And I'm not using it as an excuse, because I feel we can navigate through that. You feel me? If you want to navigate through something, no matter how hard it is, you can do it, because we done it and we've been doing it, right? But a lot of shit that other people have, and a lot of the opportunities that other people get, we don't get. You feel me? And then when we do get them, we don't take full advantage of them, because, you know, in the back of most motherfuckers' mind, I feel like they don't want to make waves. You feel me? So how other people go out their way to put their own people on, we don't do that. And I feel like we don't do that because we feel we'll be scrutinized, and somebody might say something, or you know, people might feel away. But nobody don't give a fuck about that except us, because nobody don't give a fuck how we feel about nothing. Nobody don't give a fuck how we look at nothing. You feel me? Only time people tend to get in our business or care what we doing is when we trying to do something positive or something good for us. You feel me? And then that's when it's a problem. And then that's when, you know, that people want you to involve everybody else, and you can't just do this for black people. This got to be for everybody. And that's what a lot of the stuff that, excuse me, even with a lot of the stuff that happened during the civil rights movement, when a lot of black movements turned into people of color movements, right? And everybody know people of color don't mean black, because when all these other people of color have movements, they don't include black people in their movements. They have coalitions, you know, Latino coalitions and Asian coalitions, and, you know, the Hispanic coalition, and all kind of coalitions that just have something to do with them. You feel me? But anything that's supposed to be for black people, they always say people of color, and they just go out their way to include everybody, and it seems like they exclude black people from their mission statement. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't feel like I am. You feel me? I mean, I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I can see. You feel me? And from what I see, we being axed out and excluded from a lot of shit. You feel me? And a lot of us ain't saying nothing about it. I mean, when we get in position, we don't really do much about it. It's like we allow a lot of shit to happen to us. You feel me? A lot of us have become like complacent and become like comfortable being victims, I think. Nah, I could be wrong, because I have been wrong before, but even when I'm wrong, I could be right, or I'm right. Most of the time I'm right. So, you know what I mean? I'm just right. I'm just that person. I'm always like right 99.9% of the time. You feel me? Now, you may not agree. You may not agree. You may not agree. But that don't make me wrong because you don't agree. You feel me? You just don't agree because you don't know. You sleep. You're not paying attention to the shit that I'm paying attention to. So that's what that is. It's not me being wrong. It's just you not paying attention. So read the tea leaves, smell the coffee, pay attention. But yeah, man. So it's a system, and like with all systems, somebody has to be at the bottom. You feel me? And right now, we at the bottom of it. You know, we poor, so everybody else can be middle class, upper class, and wealthy, right? Come on, man. Think about it. Think about it. I mean, everybody come here and set up shop in our neighborhoods. You feel me? And when they want the neighborhoods back, shit, a lot of this shit is Section 8, a lot of this shit is hood, and a lot of this shit is just that you one paycheck away from being homeless. So they start upping the prices, upping the rent. You can't afford it, you have to move. You feel me? And everybody know that most of the hood is in the downtown areas. You feel me? Shit, the one I'm in right now, you feel me? It's prime real estate. You feel me? I mean, the water right there. You feel me? The water right there. You feel me? So the nightlife right there, the water right there. You feel me? So you already know they coming to get all that back. They just put this train station down here. You feel me? Jazz that up. You feel me? They got a lot of new high rises around here. You feel me? Yeah, the neighborhood starting to look nice. So you know what that means. I tell people all the time, they didn't jazz it up for you to live around here. They jazzed it up. So it's a plan. They jazzed it up for a new crowd. You feel me? For a new demographic, should I say. You feel me? But this been in the plans. You feel me? I seen this plan in City Hall years ago. And the only reason why I know that is because my uncle told me about it. He used to go to town hall meetings and shit. You feel me? Made me interested in that shit. You feel me? But yeah, man. You know, we got a lot of work to do. You feel me? Or, you feel me? Our existence gonna be doomed. Doomed! You feel me? Like your boy said. You feel me? Because from the way I see it, you know, a lot of people don't fuck with us already, and a lot of us don't fuck with each other. You feel me? That's a lot of y'all, a lot of us. You feel me? I'm gonna exclude myself from that because I love me. You feel me? I love being black and everything that come with it. You feel me? Because you know I've been doing this for a long time. I don't know, maybe it's just the way that I grew up. You feel me? A lot of us suffer from self-hate. We don't like ourselves, so we don't like each other. You feel me? It's like I'll tell motherfuckers all the time, you feel me? Even motherfuckers that come here from the islands, you feel me? With all that heavy bleaching and shit, nigga. Bleach is not for skin. It's for laundry. You feel me? So when you're walking around with your light-skinned face, you feel me? That chemical burn, you feel me? That chemically burnt up face, you feel me? Neck still dark, and your knuckles still dark, and you feel me? The line on the crack of your ass still dark, you feel me? Just know that's not gonna change who you are. You're not gonna feel better, you feel me? You still gonna be insecure. You still gonna have that self-hate, you feel me? You need to be proud of your heritage, proud of your complexion. You feel me? I know people say all the time, we don't have the complexion for the win. We can have the complexion for the win if we did more with our money. You feel me? And we invested our money into our communities and built where we could hire ourselves, take care of ourselves, feed ourselves. You feel me? We can do a lot. You feel me? The complexion for the win is you doing what it takes to build your own up, right? To put yourself in your other, to put yourself in the other half in position. You feel me? Your counterparts. You feel me? Your brothers and sisters. You feel me? Those that look like you, those that go through the same things you go through, those that understand. When you may make a comment that nobody understands, they understand because they go through that. You feel me? They can see it. That when you looking at something and you know that shit only happening to you because you black, or it's only being said to you because you black, and another black person can hear it and see it, and y'all on the same page because y'all know it's only happening because of y'all complexion and because y'all black. You feel me? That shit, you feel me? Because certain shit go without saying. You know when somebody, you know subtle racism when you see it. You feel me? I mean, everybody got their prejudice and shit, but you racism, you know it when you see it. You feel me? Other people from other races don't know it like that because they don't, you feel me? It don't happen to them like that. You feel me? People don't go out their way to shit on them because of their race like that. You feel me? Everybody's treated different in this country. You feel me? And we get it the worst. And because, I mean, we allowing it. You feel me? Look at what we glorify a lot of the negative, stereotypical shit too. You feel me? But it's more than that when it comes to our community. You feel me? We just got to highlight it more. You feel me? For real. I mean, that's my opinion. That's what I think. You feel me? I don't know what you think. You may not agree. You feel me? Yeah. But yeah, man, we got a lot of work to do. You feel me? We gotta make, what kind of thing? We gotta encourage our kids to move more towards the right direction. You feel me? I talk to my kids all the time about us and what we need to do to make us great, or to put us where we supposed to be. You feel me? That's how I talk to my kids. You feel me? That's how I lead mine. You feel me? Yeah, I'm invested in them. You feel me? I pour a lot into them, and I expect a lot out of them. You feel me? All this old extra shit these motherfuckers be doing with their kids that ain't hearing no nothing, I don't do that with mine. I expect